Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Folks, Superhuman here. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I am your host, Conrad Cushman. With me today is my partner in crime, Robert.
Yeah, I know what it is. What's up?
Yeah, I blame Robert. He's my scapegoat for when things aren't working right. So, we are in here. We are here to talk about AEW All Out, and we will be doing that momentarily. You guys may hear the intern in the background. He is not happy right now. But I want to give a big shout out to Star Status Entertainment, Brandon Anderson, Jesus De Leon. We are in the chat. We are talking live. So if you guys watch the show, come on in. I want to hear everyone's thoughts on what they think about it. Decent overall show. Fun stuff from the Chicago Sears Center tonight. It was good stuff, I thought.
I thought it was okay. You know, I'd rather been watching some Superhuman videos, man, for my jigaloo, jigaditch.
You're done. You're done.
I'm kidding.
All right. Before we do that, though, here's how you guys can help out the channel. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. Click that subscribe button. Your name is probably going to end up popping across the top of the screen, and that's cool. It'll pop up across, your name will flash, and I will probably give you a shout out or something. And at the same time, guys, make sure you click the like button on the video. That really, really helps out with more people seeing the video. So make sure you leave a like on it, even if you're just joining for a second. It really helps out. And if you watch this after the fact, comment down below. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts, because I think this show, you can have varying opinions on it, because me and you are going to argue about something probably right in the middle of this. It's going to be interesting stuff. And make sure that you guys are in here, and if you're in the live chat, interact with each other. Let's talk. Let's get into this, man. I want to see that chat room popping. RJ, what's going on, brother? RJ was on the AEW roundtable I did for Brainbuster Radio. Shout out to Ringside Rant. But let's get into this, guys. AEW All Out. Let's start with the buy-in. The buy-in is the pre-show. Started at 7 o'clock. This show was really long, kind of, actually.
It was, but I didn't feel burned out after watching it.
Same. They spread out everything kind of fairly evenly. So I thought it was good times. The buy-in, though. We start with the Women's Casino Battle Royale. From what you saw, what did you think of it? Because we don't have lots of notes, so we're kind of going off memory. So live chat, you are going to be very important.
Yeah, I was driving during this match. My cousin Donnie had it on his phone, so I was like half paying attention. But from what I could hear and what I could see, Nyla Rose just dominated.
Yeah, Nyla Rose was doing her thing throughout the time in this. She started off in the very beginning of the match, and she went in NXT UK Best AEW. Ooh.
Okay.
What is going on, Nelson? As such, viewers are experiencing buffering. I apologize for that, folks. Not exactly sure why, but we will figure out whatever the issues are. Hopefully you're not getting any buffering. Make sure that you guys can fix that. But back to this. Best pay-per-view this year, Jesus is saying. We're getting some different things right now with this.
I enjoyed the show. I don't know about if this was show of the year, but
King said he only saw the pre-show. All right, so let's talk about this. Rob. My opinion, right? I'm about to get a little controversial here. I think working fine over here. Thank you, Brandon, for letting me know that. I just got an error that popped up on my screen. It probably means nothing. Women's Casino Battle Royale. Let's talk about the missed camera shots. I have a big problem with this, and it's a weird thing to compare them to WWE, but WWE at one point had so smooth camera angle shots and everything else that when I look at something like this, it didn't seem on par. Like, it seemed like they missed people being eliminated, they missed a big spot, and then you just see the person kind of like turned around. It's like, what the hell is this? What happened? So they really missed a lot of good things, and I thought it was a little bit sloppy at points in time in the match. I don't know. There was some of it I liked and some of it I didn't.
I don't know. It just feels like they're like they cut too early or too late, so we're missing important spots, like you said. I don't think I get they're an upstart company, but as much money as supposedly is invested in this product, they should have people that are competent for their production needs.
Yeah. I just think it's something they could work on. It's a work in progress. Look at the commentary team. Tonight, I'm looking right to the camera. I know Casey in the group said something about the issue with the commentary team. I think this was the best commentary we've had from AEW, period.
I agree.
Bar none.
It was shaky at times, but Golden Boy is money.
I would say they only had 2, maybe 3 good matches. The whole NXT card was great. I don't agree with that, RJ. Check out my NXT UK review, though, to figure out which match I didn't like. That Auburn-Oregon football game was sick. Sorry to hear your team lost, King. But back to this Casino Battle Royale. I gave it a C-. It was cool, though. We got some good things happening in here. We had Tenille Dashwood come in at one point. I don't know how Emma was allowed to do this.
See, that's what I was wondering, too. Because I saw that she just signed with Impact. But from the first Battle Royal they did, that, what was that? Double or Nothing? Mm-hmm. They wouldn't let Brian Cage do the show. And then, since we got Tenille Dashwood, I was thinking maybe we could have got Tessa.
I don't know what is going on with that. Brandon said when JR said dumb bastard.
Oh, no, we'll get there.
So, C- for it. In the end, Nyla Rose is the winner. Some people called it. I did so many prediction shows for this. I don't remember who called what, but shout out to whoever called Nyla Rose winning on one of the shows I was on. Really dope.
See,
I'm not mad at it. I thought Britt Baker was winning this. I thought it was a layup.
I picked from the start. I picked Jazz. I don't know why, but logically, I was thinking Nyla Rose. They've been building a lot around her. She's been pretty dominant over the course of these shows.
That women's title match, right? Yes, that was the match, RJ. Trent says the pay-per-view was kind of boring, dragged on, and the commentary was boring and made you fall asleep.
Different shows for different folks, man.
Yeah, I disagree with that. I thought it was a really good show for the commentary team. I think the camera and production side is what's like, holy shit, can you guys fix this? It got better after this,
They should have put my boy Superhuman on commentary.
No.
They Superhuman here with AEW.
That dude's going to be on a show, man.
I know, man.
Ridiculous. Let's get to the tag match here that was on the pre-show. We had Private Party.
Nyla Rose won, and we gave that a C-.
Yes. Let's talk about Private Party versus Angelico and Jack Evans. First, shout out to my girl Tiff from the All Elite podcast. She was there. Saw her take a picture with Private Party, so I assume everything is all made up and you are allowed back into their parties. Let's get into this, man. This was a really fun match. I think Angelico and Jack Evans are very underestimated as a tag team. They haven't gotten a win yet.
I would say a lot of people would say they're underrated, but everyone knows what they're capable of. So I would say they're more undervalued as far as what they can bring to the table.
I still think a lot of people don't know what they can do. I really feel like half the AEW audience does not know what they can do. I agree with you, Conrad. I forgot about that match. I heard some bad stuff happen at the Pac Omega match.
We'll get there.
We'll get into it. But good match. I thought these guys brought a lot of energy. Private Party is a good tag team. I think they're a team that if they get put with the right people, they put their heads in the right place, these guys are going to deliver really great matches in the future for AEW.
Yeah, I did watch that last match they had with the Young Bucks at the House of Glory show. Mm-hmm. I want to see that on a bigger scale, so I'm waiting for that match on TV.
Well, it's going to be the first round tag match, so that's going to be really dope to see. Frankensteiner Cutter for the victory, B-. After the match, we had an attack.
Yeah, they faked the whole handshake thing after, show a sign of respect, code of honor, whatever you want to call it. And Angelico and Jack Evans attacked, which I was surprised at. So I thought Private Party, they're the cocky bastards out there. We'll get to another bastard later, but
yeah. So good stuff with that. I'm glad that we saw the attack because I don't think any of us want to see a handshake in it.
Jack Evans can be a dick too. So.
Rob, let's talk about this preview we got before we get into the main card of the show. Is it Wardlow?
Wardlow, aka Mr. Mayhem from IWC. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about that. He kind of reminds. I don't know if you guys watched the show Snowfall. I just started watching it, but there's a character in there named Oso. He's a luchador / drug dealer. It's kind of weird, but John Singleton did it. R.I.P.
Yeah. Dude, this is really dope, though. I thought the vignette was really cool. If you guys are fans of, Gotham, that's what it reminded me of, sort of. He was kind of, in this Batman mode. He ended up taking his shirt off, doing wrestling moves on all these guys that had him surrounded. Was he with a chick, too?
Yeah. I was kind of interested to see who that was.
Yeah.
She was looking kind of right.
Yeah.
Jesus says he has some breaking news for us.
What do you got?
Yeah, post it up. So let's see what
Come
we got.
on, Jesus. You a mod, man. You can post. I'll definitely take the stripes away from you if you get wild, though. You talk wild sometimes to me, Jesus. Yeah, really good debut. it looks like that they're picking up some more big guys. He was a bigger dude, so make sure you guys check him out. Mr. Mayhem from ICW.
IWC.
Or, excuse me, IWC. Internet Wrestling Community? My brain is all over the place right now. Main card.
We've been watching wrestling since 2 o'clock. Actually, before that, because I started watching that Royal Quest show earlier.
FML, bro.
A long day.
Yeah, so SCU versus Jurassic Express. SCU.
I was not a fan of that name, Jurassic Express. I know they can't legally call them a boy and his dinosaur, but that's a boy and his dinosaur featuring Marko Stunt.
Stunting like my daddy. Marko Stunt. Just a funny looking dude, man. I don't know what to say about him.
People are mad at him right now, too.
Why? Because he jumped off the hoop?
Nah, because he's getting more money than some people that have been in the business longer and paid their dues. Whatever. You get in where you fit in. He sees his opportunity. Respect to you, Marko.
Yeah, do what you got to do, man. SCU versus Jurassic Express. Good back and forth match. The star in this match, Luchasaurus, bro.
Once again.
Luchasaurus is the man in that team. And you know what? I love Jungle Boy, too, though. I think they're a great... I like the tag team of those. I don't know if Marko Stunt belongs. Like, I feel like Marko Stunt's more like a mascot manager with them.
Yeah.
Do you think it works better with Marko, though, or...
All Out will be in Chicago on Labor Day weekend. This is Labor Day weekend. Every year. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be like their annual thing?
That's dope. That's really dope.
I dig it. Oh, yeah, because Tony Khan's from the Chicago area, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I dig it.
I like it. Hopefully, I mean, maybe eventually you got to change it up, but I like that they're doing it there.
Yeah,
we're skipping that.
Yeah.
Well, that's another video for another time about Enzo and Cass. Make sure you guys click that like button. I see 9 people in here. See if we can get 9 likes. Help a brother out. But SCU versus Jurassic Express, amazing stuff. We even saw a dive to the floor from the second rope by my man Luchasaurus. Good stuff, dude. I just really enjoyed his work in this. The karate, the kicks, everything else. But SCU picks up the victory with, I don't know if it's called a moonsault driver, the best moonsault driver.
Yeah.
Something
they called
like
it on commentary. They called it the best Meltzer ever.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were thinking of the Meltzer driver.
I think they called it that, though, because of facing the Young Bucks. I think they did it originally. But dope. I gave it a B- for that match.
Yeah, Luchasaurus, man. And you notice on our commentary, too, JR went back to his old ways of calling people by their shoot names.
Yeah, I like that.
He kept calling Jungle Jack Perry.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind it, though. It's JR's thing.
It was pretty cool.
JR's 70 years old. JR can take his belt off and start whipping some of those dudes. Boy, didn't I tell you about disrespecting me? Sassafras.
Hold on one second. I gotta address Nelson real quick, man. I feel you, dude. He's in that back-to-school season working retail at Foot Action. I remember those days, dude. I sympathize with you, man.
Yeah.
Hold your head. It's almost over.
Keep your head up, brother. Keep your head up when it comes
Just remember, Wednesday you gotta have a bunch of returns.
We're at the match that a lot of people are talking about. No John Moxley. We have Kenny Omega versus Pac.
Or Pac, whatever you want to call him.
You heard a lot of Pac. No bullshit wrestling. Starting my own wrestling company. Let me know, man. I'll come work for you, King. Hit me up, bro. What do you think of this, man? Oh, let's talk about what we first noticed. Shout out to Donnie and Derek, who were here watching with us. They show Kenny Omega's record at the bottom of the screen, so I think we're starting to see some of those statistics that Tony Khan talked about earlier come into play.
Well, you remember they said that they were going to make an emphasis on wins and losses actually mattering, so...
What a great way, though, to remind people. Kenny Omega, they showed his record, so he's got his, like, singles wins, and then he's got, like, multi-man matches, like, overall record. So, interesting stuff, though. I liked it. And this is Pac's debut, so he didn't have any of that shit.
And this match was a banger.
Yes.
From the gate.
I have to give Rob credit for my tweet that a lot of people seem to like pick up steam and like about the go ahead, you can give him the line.
So I was kind of hoping in this match that there was going to be some huge spot happens and someone on commentary, oh my god, he killed Kenny, you bastard. It writes itself. It writes itself. It's a classic line that everybody knows. And it would have made sense. But this match, man, they were back and forth. Kenny Omega is just on point. He's like one of the most crisp wrestlers I've ever seen. He's definitely one of the best in the world right now. I'm still giving number 1 to Okada. But Kenny's right on his heels.
Kenny is right there. I think if he worked more, it'd be different. It could be a closer race. But let's see. JR's barbecue sauce. Ooh, RJ is throwing out a big shoot there. Walter Bate versus Pac Omega. Tough stuff. I according to the grades.
But we're not talking about NXT right now.
We're not. So they show Kenny's record. Shout out to the guy too who looked like
John Lovitz.
John Lovitz in the crowd. Look on the hard camera side and right next to the black dude that kept clapping a lot. This is dude. He looks like John.
We're gonna find out that actually is John Lovitz.
I will laugh so hard, dude. That dude looked just like him. Go back and watch it, and you'll see what I'm talking about. In this match, I was shocked at how it ended. Pac eventually catches Kenny Omega in the Rings of Saturn, or they called it the Brutalizer. Dude, B+, man. Kenny Omega passes out to the Brutalizer.
And I think it was a good way for Kenny to lose.
And I like how they did it where he was standing up and then he fell to the ground and there was nothing for him to do. Like
he killed Kenny. He's a bastard.
Yo, and shout out to Brandon too for making me laugh in the chat with that comment earlier. You bastard. Good match. I gave it a B+ though. Here we go. This is where controversy is probably going to start during this review.
I think this is my favorite match of the night. I don't care what you guys say, man.
This shit is disgusting.
This was the most entertaining match to me.
This match is sponsored by Cracker Barrel. We have Darby Allin versus Jimmy Havoc versus Joey Janela.
You already know you're in for some shit with this, man.
Paper, skateboards, barrels, and more. I don't even know what to say when it comes to this. Rob, take over this match, man. This is for you.
All I gotta say, man, these crazy bastards, man.
Let's start. What was the first thing? Jimmy Havoc shooting himself with the staple gun? Absolutely nuts.
Right? Just to get it started, we say, snip, snip, come on, mother...
Yeah. Jimmy Havoc was not joking around in this match. We saw some crazy... Who else was in this at certain points? I'm jumping all around, guys. So, I'm just thinking of the spots. The monkey flip with the chair, and he landed
right on his... But we saw what happened after that. He gave him paper cuts in between his fingers and his mouth. Oh, my God. Why?
Dude, that's from people who used to watch Jackass, man.
Blood and guts don't bother me one bit. Like, I don't care. Paper cuts, dude, ugh.
Yeah, people were freaking out watching this.
At one point, they tied up Jimmy Havoc to the chair outside with thumbtacks in his mouth and taped his mouth shut. What the hell is wrong with you guys?
And then Jimmy Havoc told someone to come hit me so that they would knock him out the chair. What is... these dudes... These three are crazy as shit. Do not wrestle them. I'm telling you. But they really put on an entertaining match. I don't care.
One spot, they had a skateboard with thumbtacks on the bottom of it, and he ollied on to Joey Janela's back. It was Darby Allin.
Yes.
From the top rope, ollied on to Joey Janela's back and got thumbtacks all up in his back.
Does anyone give a shit about their bodies? Does anybody out of these
coffin
guys?
Drop onto the stairs with the barrel.
Put him in a coffin.
What is... Oh, my God.
Dude.
But this match was... I had the most fun watching this match.
At one point, Darby Allin took the barrel, put it on his back while someone was laid on the steel steps.
Yeah, the coffin drop, dude.
And missed, dude. He exploded the barrel like we were watching some
He was done. That was his last spot.
And then what happened with Joey Janela? Joey Janela got suplexed onto a barrel, and then he got an acid rainmaker on top of the barrel. GG. Jimmy Havoc gets his first win. Shout out to everyone who called Jimmy Havoc winning because I didn't see it. I'm happy for the guy, though. He needed a win.
Jimmy needed it, definitely.
Yeah, he was in bad situations. B+ for that match, man. That was really good stuff for what they brought. They're just crazy, dude. I don't know what to say about that. I don't even know who cares about their body the least out of these three. If I can figure it out, I'll let you know.
Joey, I'm saying Joey, man. He stapled a lit cigarette to his face.
That's insane.
I'm calling this match, even though it's sponsored by Cracker Barrel, and screw you, Jimmy Havoc. You wasted those great biscuits.
Damn it.
Yeah. This was Jim Cornette's nightmare. Oh, at one point, too, when they were looking under the ring for weapons, he pulled out a tennis racket and said, screw this. Threw it to the side.
That was a disrespect. I like corny, man.
Man, disrespect for disrespect. Eye for an eye.
Let's get into the next match. We get into the tag team tournament, which this match will give the team a first round bye. So we have the Dark Order versus the Best Friends. Trent and Chucky T.
What was it? Stu Grayson and Evil Uno.
Yeah, they're the Dark Order. They come out. Usual stuff. What do you think of these two teams here? I mean, there's really not much to talk about in this match. It was a decent match. It was okay.
I feel like the right team won because the way I see the tag team tournament going. Oh, Dark Order wins, by the way, with the
fatality.
The
backpack
fatality.
Stunner.
Yeah. So I feel like this, because they get the first round bye, they're gonna make it to the finals at least. And you know they're the former team, what they call the Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be like a final boss to whoever makes it to the finals.
It seems like they're going video game route with it a lot. So
and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So the best friends end up losing, but there's
what was the chant that got started? What they call them, creepy perverts or?
Yeah, they were just creeps. They end up. I don't even remember what happened. The lights go out at one point, and then all of a sudden, Orange Cassidy's in the ring.
The laziest man in wrestling.
Fresh squeeze, fresh squeeze. They were going crazy for the dude. Really funny to see him.
He hits a tope suicida through the ropes with his hands in his pockets.
Not giving a shit about anything. Taking out everybody.
Like, a lot of people they want to crap on Orange Cassidy.
He can wrestle.
He can go.
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler. Actually.
He's a lucha style wrestler too. He's just... Everyone does that, so he does something to stand out. And everybody's talking about him. I respect it.
Shout out to Salamonster's doppelganger.
I'm still convinced that actually is Salamonster, because if you notice, he's not doing a live review right now. Where's he at?
This is the big facts. So after Orange Cassidy's in the ring with his hands in his pockets and the best friends hug in between them, it was a funny moment.
Oh, they hit the Omega Cam when they hugged out.
Yes, it was funny stuff.
Not Omega, Okada.
Okada. I hear the coins dropping now because you got to eat a Rainmaker because you said that. But it was really good stuff. I had a lot of fun with it. No complaints. What did we say? Did we say the grade B-? So we get into the next match. I became a fan in this next match.
So we got Hikaru Shida versus Riho.
I thought this was really fun. This was the best women's match I think they put on for singles-wise.
Oh, absolutely.
Actually, no, I take that back. No. Maybe the triple threat might be over this.
This is singles, though.
I'll take that. So, Shida versus Riho, really good stuff. Now, I'm not too familiar with Shida and her work. Shout out to JPQ. JPQ put me on to a lot of these women. And Shida's amazing. I am a fan of hers now. I can honestly say it. I predicted Riho to win this match, though, and that's exactly what we got. So it looks like the setup. Riho won with a roll-up, by the way. Very interesting. I like that because you didn't know when the match was going to end. It felt like a surprise, similar to Pac and Omega. Like, I didn't think that was the ending, and it was over, and same with this match. Now, Riho versus Nyla Rose appears to be the women's title match. Is that correct?
Yep. That's on October 2nd.
It's gonna get real, man.
Nyla's gonna kill you.
So who's the champ then? Who wins that?
Nyla Rose.
Okay, you're going with Nyla right now?
Is it Nyla or Nyla?
I say Nyla.
Nyla Rose is gonna win.
If we're wrong, we apologize, Nyla.
That's your first champion, though.
Let me look at this, though. So, I'm looking at the overall scheme of things. What do you think of the actual look of the title? That's the same thing to the live chat right now, too. What do you guys think of the look of the AEW's women's title? Let's start with you, Rob. What do you think of it?
I dig it, it's flashy, but not too gaudy. It stands out. It looks different than any other women's title that's out there right now.
I think it looks really good, too. Not mad at the design of it at all. Very impressive.
And if you notice, too, with the AEW logo that's right in the middle of their belts, it's got like that broken type texture to it or whatever. It's like they're breaking through the mold. They're trying to break the mold of wrestling. I get that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Orange Cassidy is a comedy wrestler like R-Truth. I could see that.
Hey,
nothing wrong with it.
R-Truth getting paid.
King says he hasn't seen much of the Dark Order. They are pretty good. I would check them out, King. I like the Dark Order. Looks can be deceiving. They look like they're not much, but once they get in the ring, they can go.
Yeah, go on YouTube and look up some of the Super Smash Brothers matches.
Yeah, you'll be impressed. You'll find some good stuff from them. We gave that a B- for that match. Let's get into the next match. Controversy begins here once again.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes with MJF in his corner. We'll get to the entrance in a little bit because I got to talk about Pharaoh real quick. Versus Shawn Spears and Tully Blanchard.
Poor Pharaoh.
So Shawn Spears had a pretty cool entrance with him sitting in the chair, picking up the chair, trying to be dark.
Weak entrance song though.
Come on, don't talk about my boy Josiah, man. Shout out to Wrestling Flow who did his theme music. Yeah. Cody with MJF in his corner. Now, a lot of people got worried once he picked MJF. There was a gasp in the room with us, like, you know what's going to happen, right?
They played us.
Well, hey, we'll get into it. So, this match to me, Cody is always in a match that feels like it's supposed to be like a story more than anything else throughout the match, and you got to pay attention to all the little things. And during the entrance, while paying attention to the little things, as Brandon just mentioned, the pyro scared the shit out of Pharaoh, and Pharaoh did not want to go out there.
So was not having it. Cody had to kind of break from his mode.
DDP was like shooing him forward. Like
Cody had to get down and calm him down a little bit.
Yeah. Pharaoh was all right though. They went out. And
that's another thing I'm mad about with this match.
What?
Oh, okay. So this dude,
you wanted Pharaoh to bite him?
This dude busted your head open in front of your wife and on one of the most important stages of your career, unprotected, tore your shit up. You have a vicious husky, a sick him. Bell didn't even ring. Sick your dog on this man.
Do not listen to Rob and his Rick Steiner booking with Sting. Like, I don't want to see dogs
tear Shawn Spears up.
I don't want to see any dogs biting anybody's arms. But I see the
sick him on Tully. He can't get too far.
Tully looked like he was having a hard time moving around in that ring as it was. But Tully did a good job in this match. I really appreciated managers being back in pro wrestling watching this one.
Used properly, by the way.
Yes. So, afterwards, we get to the match. There's a lot of brawling through the crowd. They get back in the ring. Cody gets whipped with a belt at one point. They do a lot of teasing throughout this. And we get to the finish. And Tully is on the apron. MJF is up there. I love the interaction between these two. When MJF gets in, takes off his shirt, and he's got the scarf. He balls it up and throws it in his face. And
you little rapscallion.
Yeah. He's like a little prick. And he starts choking MJF. And who hasn't wanted to do that once in their life? And MJF is getting choked. And the ref's breaking it up. And then here comes Double A Arn Anderson. And he delivers a spine buster to Shawn Spears.
And I was the only one in the room that couldn't care less about this. Like,
how dare you? Show some respect to Double A and the
Horseman. I love Double A, but it's just I didn't care. Like
Horseman.
In the moment, I did not care. I don't know why.
Because you saw it coming.
I didn't see it coming, but
I did. I wanted Arn to be in his corner. Arn delivers a tremendous spine buster. I thought it was really good stuff. Arn Anderson. Best spine buster still, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely.
He delivers it.
Farouk's a close second, though.
Yes. I love Farouk's slam down. A chair gets introduced in the match. Shawn Spears gets it. He's holding it up. He hits the disaster kick into the chair. No DQ for some reason, but it's Earl Hebner. He don't give a shit. And Crossroads 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes picks up the win, just as I thought in this one.
I actually picked Shawn Spears to win this match, though.
Is that why you were angry?
No.
So we had a disagreement about this match and the grading for it. I felt it was a B. Rob felt it was a B minus.
I said B minus.
I don't know though. Like comparing it to some of the other matches, I'm gonna go with Cody Rhodes. Deserved this, and I thought it was a good match. I thought it was better than a B minus a little bit, but we went back and forth on it. We had some pretty good debates comparing it to other matches that got B minuses throughout the day. So there was some controversy with that.
I would say this one told the best story.
Wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you can admit your
no, don't get. I love Cody too, man. It was just
okay. Get him out of here, CJ.
Brandon, I'll come. I will.
Would you A?
You giving it an A, B?
Would you care if he did a heel turn on Cody, Rob?
I mean, yeah. It would add more layers to the story.
I thought at one point you could have did something like that though, where Double A Arn Anderson came in. He was in Cody's corner, then like the Brainbusters reunited, and they started trying to form like a four horsemen.
Brainbusters, remember they used to just beat the shit out of Dusty every day in the week. So
something different, man. Something different. B. I thought it told a good story. I'm looking forward to seeing where we go with AEW television. Next match, AAA Tag Title Ladder match. Holy shit! Match of the night, number 1.
Absolutely.
Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks. I don't have shit to say.
I mean, I missed the ending of this. I was having a meeting with the intern.
Yeah. Shout out to the intern. Baby Con. So, we were watching this one, and it's just craziness throughout. Dives through ladders. Falling through tables. Can I just talk about some of the spots in here? Number 1. A Canadian Lucha Destroyer, Mexican Destroyer, I don't give a shit what you want to call it, off the top of the ladder through a table. Absolutely nuts. I have never seen someone do that before. That was the spot of the match to me where I was just like, holy shit. A scary spot in the match was when Nick Jackson gets pushed off the ladder and his legs clipped the top rope and he fell through. That was a hard landing, Rob. What did you think of that when you finally got to see it?
Oh, he didn't get up, so. Oh, man.
That match was...
Shut up, Rob. All right, Brandon.
Oh, come on. Brothers are fighting in my chat now. Let's take it easy.
I'll see you, buddy.
So, really good match. Eventually, though, Matt Jackson is isolated by himself after Nick goes through the table. Matt Jackson is no match. Oh, he pulled off Pentagon's mask in the match. Holy shit.
Yeah, he gonna have to get a little fat, like tighten up the back, man. Do like Rey Mysterio does.
Rey Mysterio's got his mask ripped off too.
No, but at least it had to be forced off. How many times has Pentagon's mask been ripped off in the last 2 weeks?
Damn, Moxley started this shit.
Get your shit together, guy.
Yeah, so or have another one on underneath Rey Mysterio style. Good idea. But he got his mask ripped off at one point. So then the clipping through the table happens with Nick Jackson. Then we get their ultimate, what is it, the package pile driver stomp? I don't know if they have a name for it, but Matt Jackson was dead. And at that point, the AAA tag titles came down. The Lucha Bros pick up the victory. I thought it was super, super dope. What is going on? Great damn show. Yeah, that match was nuts, man. I don't know what to say about that ladder match. Crazy. Definitely gave it an A- for it. Now, after the match, this is where some funniness occurs. So the Lucha Bros are on the ladder celebrating with the belts, and then here come two figures in hoodies wearing masks of dead presidents.
Bill Clinton's not dead.
I was thinking of the movie Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
His career is dead, basically, all right? So it's over for him.
He was almost the first mister.
Close. But they had Bill Clinton and John F. Kennedy. So I'm sorry, one of the presidents is dead. The other one's still alive. But the movie Dead Presidents, it reminded me of that. They're wearing these masks, and...
I got beef with JFK, by the way. Another story for another day.
I'll wait to hear this after. So they come out, and they beat up them, the Lucha Bros. They push them off the ladder. You see a powerbomb into a blockbuster. I knew instantly who it was. Can only be one tag team. They end up revealing who they are, and
it was Cass and Enzo.
Get out this house. Don't lie to these people. It was actually LAX, Santana. Who's the other one? Ortiz?
Yeah.
They end up coming out. My brain is shuffled, folks. Forgive me for everything wrong tonight. Crazy, dude. Crazy debut. The fans went nuts. LAX made the right decision, man. There were rumors of them going to NXT, AEW. They went to the better tag division, I feel. I'm talking shit, man. I don't care.
Nah, are they going to be in this tournament?
You gotta, right? At this point?
Yeah.
You gotta know who's supposed to be in there. But maybe they say they can't be because the brackets were already decided. Who knows? Who knows? LAX was great, though, to see. I was very happy to see LAX do their damn thing. Good to see him in AEW. Let's get to the main event.
And what a main event it was.
To crown the first ever AEW champion, we had Adam Hangman Page versus Chris Jericho.
Now, when I saw Hangman's family in the front row, I knew how this is going to go down.
Come on now, dog. We had a really good match here, though, I thought. Adam Hangman Page came out on a horse, number one. That's some cowboy shit.
Cowboy shit.
That was some good stuff, man. I was happy to see him come out. He got a really dope entrance. Chris Jericho comes out. Mom said, you got to drive me to the mall. Jericho, he's a star. We know this. There's nothing you could do. Jericho's the man. Jesus wrote Jericho before. Jesus apparently marked out and loves LAX. That title belt is great. Brandon, I agree. That belt is beautiful. It's up there with the NXT titles, NXT UK titles, I should say. I love the look of those belts.
NXT UK tag titles?
My favorite. I love them. We get into this one, though. What a match, dude. How did Jericho's eye get busted open? Can someone please tell me?
He caught an elbow.
Just like a regular back elbow?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if he was like backing out or something.
He didn't have to do the cut job?
No.
All right.
No, he got busted the hard way.
So, Chris Jericho got busted open at one point in this match. His eye was bleeding.
Oh, hold on. Brandon's taking me back. First time I saw that was Jerry Lawler on the horse. We used to watch that tape with our grandpa all the time over on Grand Island. Taking me back, B.
So they battle it out. Jericho's bleeding in this match. Dude, at several points, I thought Hangman Page had it won.
Yeah.
The clothesline, the
buckshot, the dead eye.
He had so many opportunities, but Jericho found a way each time. Jericho even got into it with Aubrey Edwards, the referee. They did a lot of good things in this match, but none of it was good enough because after some code breakers, several walls of Jericho's, a Judas effect was hit. 1, 2, 3. Just as I predicted, Chris Jericho is your new, well, first I should say, not even new, AEW champion. Now, Rob, I just want you to clarify for the people, because I was talking big shit, bragging about this. I'd called this back at Double or Nothing before it even happened. I'd never shared my prediction all the time, but I want you to tell the people, tell them that I called this shit.
Yeah, he called it. I mean, it was the right move to make, too.
Jericho deserves it, in my opinion, only because he always put other people over. Let him get something for once.
It's not even that, though.
And cowboy shit. Cowboys lose the battle. Sometimes they got to come back and do some cowboy shit. It's perfect. Okay,
the money's in the chase, one.
Facts.
You're going into a brand new TV product. You want an established name out there. It's like, oh, look who our champion is. This absolute legend. The GOAT. It was the right thing to do.
Yeah. I'm not mad. Jericho being your first AEW champion, you can't go wrong with it. I look forward to this, man.
Something didn't happen tonight, and I know a couple people are upset about it.
I don't give a shit. Dude, quit complaining about CM Punk. I'm sorry. I know I'm the dude at the shows who starts CM Punk chants. CM Punk's my second favorite wrestler of all time, I'd probably say. I'm not complaining about it. CM Punk's the man. And I find it weird that I like a lot of assholes in wrestling too are my guys. Shawn, CM Punk, I don't care though.
But you're like the nicest guy out there.
Who?
You.
Yeah, but that's who I want to be. So, these guys did what they had to do. CM Punk does not make every moment better. It wouldn't have affected the show for me. I went in thinking he wasn't showing up. You can't think that with every show. CM Punk's coming back. Can WWE make a play for him? He said he would listen if they're coming to him though. He's not going to them. He brought up some good stuff, man. So, whatever. CM Punk's not coming back. It doesn't bother me. Cool. Whatever.
I say good.
It is what it is. Jesus said, thank you, Conrad. I love assholes in wrestling. Star status, my man. Thank you, good sir. I hear that. Punk is my guy. Same, dude. If he comes back, I'll be the first one happy clapping for him. But if he doesn't, that's his choice. Cool. Right? I mean, I love him announcing MMA. He can announce wrestling. He can do whatever he wants. It's his life. Overall show grade, Rob. I say B+. Are you cool with that? What do you think?
I'm with that. Like, I had fun watching the show the whole time. Didn't get tired. Wasn't on my phone the whole time.
Like WWE?
For the most part.
Gotcha. B+. So, live chat, I'm going to kick it to you guys. I think we got a few minutes here probably before we hit the 40-minute mark. Do you guys have any questions? Throw it in the chat really quick.
Y'all going to go out there and buy some of my shirts?
That's right. Yo, check out the shirts, dude. These are really, really dope shirts, man.
We put 3 more designs up today, too.
Yeah, so make sure. AJ Lee. Did anybody see AJ Lee in the crowd?
Yeah, somebody said that you could see her in the crowd when they did like that pan out shot.
I didn't see it. I didn't look for it either, though. So.
I noticed in the crowd recognizable faces. Ron Funches, Westside Gun, Conway, shout out to Buffalo, Griselda, boom, 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 Below.
Yeah, good stuff. 10 out of 10, Jesus, that's a little high. I have not seen a show that is in the A range yet for AEW. All of them have been like B+. I'm not mad.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
They're B's. It's a thumbs up show.
I feel like that first show on TNT, though, is going to be crazy.
TV's where the money's at for them for right now. The $50, I mean, what do you think? Oh, we got an announcement, too, for their next pay-per-view. Full Gear is coming up November, was it 7th? 9th?
November 27th, I believe. No,
it's a Saturday. It's November something. Check out Full Gear. You can Google it and figure out the date for yourself. It's going to be in Baltimore, I believe. So we got some good stuff. What are y'all looking forward to the next feud for AEW? Is there a feud you're looking forward to, Rob?
Well, I want to see where this tag team tournament goes, but I want to see Pac. I want to see where he goes next.
Yeah, I want to see what Pac does with some more people. We've got a lot of talent, and I want to hear who else is coming to AEW. There's some more people, supposedly. So
yeah, what they said, there's only been about 40% of the roster revealed.
Yeah, according to Cody. I don't know how true that is because that's a lot of people.
Well, we had LAX revealed tonight. We had that Mr. Mayhem.
What was his name? Warlord or something? Wardlow.
Who was in the women's? Your girl.
Which one? Tennille Dashwood?
No, the gymnast chick.
Mercedes Martinez?
No. What the hell's her name?
Sadie Gibbs?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Sadie Gibbs is really dope.
This is Will Ospreay to AEW?
I don't see it right now. He's happy. David Starr would be a good person. The Revival. Like I said, we're going to see some shuffling, man. We're going to see what's really happening. The Revival? Yeah.
Those are Shane's boys.
They're with Randy right now, so.
Yeah.
But I'm going to throw up the two sweets to the chat. Marty could be heading there. Matt Taven.
Nah. You see what he does to companies.
Peace.
How them ROH tickets doing?
Anyway, guys, this review's went on long enough. I think we've talked enough about this show. I look forward to it. The next review I should have up will be for Monday Night Raw. But if you guys are in here, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash it. Drop an elbow drop on it. I would greatly appreciate that. And leave your thoughts down below what you thought of AEW. Thumbs up, thumbs down, out of 10, letter grade. What did you guys think of the show? What up? Say yeah, D's a fool. What is up?
PR says make a choke out Jesus shirt for me.
Ooh, we may have.
I need Jesus' permission for that, but
yeah. If Jesus says it, we'll put hashtag choke out Jesus. Johnny Impact to AEW. Then he's Johnny Elite.
I can see that.
Me too.
I want to see Taya go there though. That's my girl.
I want to see both of them. I like them as a combo. Could you imagine them? You were talking about that.
Oh yeah, they got Angelico and Jack Evans get the Worldwide Underground back together.
Hey, let
or
it.
Well, not Angelico, but
yeah, you let it rock though. You can do something with that. Lil Wayne, peace. On that note, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Conrad Cushman, Robert Anderson. Make sure you guys check out the shirts in the link down below. There's a link tree. You guys can find the link to the podcast, YouTube channel, all that stuff. If you guys enjoyed, click the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate every subscription that I get, and I do answer all the comments down below. So we're out. AEW, I wish you the best, and I will be doing some live reviews here on YouTube as soon as the show is set. We are out. Peace.
Peace.